folks, Brian Bashore here, and today we are going to talk about the summer-fall transition, the SAL basically, right? What does that mean? Is, you know, it's early September, water temps are definitely dropping, air temp has dropped quite a bit in the last week, and the fish are everywhere, right? They're on the move. Some are moving down to deeper water, some are still shallow, some are moving shallow. They're transitioning from some of their summer locations into their fall spots, and they're chasing the bait, right? They're going to be wherever the bait is. That's where you're going to find the walleye. I want to focus here on the shallow water. Today we're trolling up here on Lewis and Clark Lake, the Missouri River, and we're focused on a little bottleneck here. Only about 4 to 8 feet of water, pulling lead core. Lead's a great way to get these Salmo hornets, number 4 and a half rattling hornets down. You know, and the lead's going to keep them down in this, you know, shallow water at high speeds, going downstream at 3.5, 4 mile an hour. We're going upstream against the current at 2 miles an hour, which is, going into a 1.5, 2 mile an hour current. The lead's going to pull those baits down, keep them down without them blowing out. We got bluebird skies today, little clouds earlier. They are, metallics, the purple Vikings, one of my favorite colors, and it's working really, really well in these sunny days. When the sun's not out as much, we got more clouds, a little overcast, going to go to some more flat, some purple type colors, descents, black and white, something a little more flat. It's going to still resemble those shad. We have a ton of shad in the system, right? They're about 2 inches long, and some are about 6, 7 centimeters, 3 or 4 inches. So those number 4s up to the number 7s are going to cover your whole matching the hatch spectrum, right? What we want to do is focus on bottlenecks. So we got a little tight little area here between 2 sandbars where it drops off a little deep. We got about a 1/4 mile stretch of a kind of a trough with some logs laying down there and some divots that are holding fish. Now what these bottlenecks do is they create more current, right? And those fish are able to sit right outside those edges of those current seam and then catch those shad as they're moving downstream. They're going to come out, kind of ambush them basically. Same principle is going to work down here on the main lake where we have 20 to 30 foot, the river channel, and these fish are moving up and down, and it bottlenecks as well. Those fish are in those bottlenecked areas, especially if you can find some structure near them. That's going to hold a lot of fish for quite a while as all this bait is moving through. And as these fish are transitioning to where they're going to go deep, or they're going to move way upriver and head up to the next dam and stage for the, the winter or what have you. But once you find that bait, fish it hard. There's going to be fish in that system. There's going to be fish in that area. Match that hatch, and if you're catching them a lot as you go by one, this spot really has an area about 50 yards long. It's really holding a lot of fish, and I can see them on my helix on the side image crystal clear. I know exactly where it is, and I can stop on it, and I can cast cranks and pitch jigs to it and put them in the boat as well. But today we're able to maximize, a little bit of our stuff with our being able to put 4 rods out with the cameraman. Oop, that one came off. And putting more fish in the boat a little bit faster that way by pulling lead. There we go. Just a minor change in speed there, got that one to bite. Good fish. And just like that, on a little Salmo, popped right out of his mouth. Nice, healthy 18, 19-inch walleye. We're in about 6 foot of water right there. I can run a hummingbird helixes. I can see these fish on the side image. I know right where they're at. They're in little pockets laying by some small logs down there. Every time you go by, you should hopefully be able to pick up 1 or 2. You might even possibly pitch jigs out to them if you got enough current moving through, they're going to be real active. But there's a nice, healthy 18-inch probably walleye. Beautiful fish. So here I already hit this 4.5 Salmo hornet, rattling Salmo hornet, purple Viking, favorite color. Got a ton of fish on these this year. Absolutely love them. The hooks are great, and the action's phenomenal.